What if I told you that a 28-year-old from Delhi went from 0 rupees to earning over $120,000 through prop trading firms like FundingPips, FTMO, and the 5 heirs? This same man was once called a failure by his family, laughed at by friends, and nearly gave up 3 times. This is Abdul Khan's story: absolute desperation, crushing defeats, and an incredible comeback. Abdul wasn't born with a silver spoon. His family ran a small textile shop in Old Delhi that barely made ends meet. His father worked 14-hour days, and Abdul watched his parents argue about money every night. At 23, with a computer science degree, Abdul landed a call center job earning 25,000 rupees monthly, about $300. For his family, this was success. For Abdul, it felt like prison. Then everything shattered. His father suffered a heart attack, and medical bills wiped out their savings. Abdul watched his mother sell her jewelry to pay for treatment. The salary wasn't enough. One desperate night in 2019, scrolling YouTube at 2 a.m., Abdul found a Forex trading video. The presenter claimed you could make thousands from a laptop. Abdul thought, this has to be a scam. But desperation makes you do crazy things. With his last 15,000 rupees, money meant for his father's medicine, Abdul opened his first trading account. No strategy, no education, just hope and desperation. Within 2 weeks, he lost everything. This wasn't just financial disaster, it was emotional warfare. His father looked at Abdul with crushing disappointment. His mother cried silently, knowing that money could have bought another month of medication. "You're just like those online scammers," his uncle said. "Wasting money on get-rich-quick schemes while your parents suffer." But Abdul made it worse. He borrowed from friends, took salary loans, even sold his laptop just to fund more trades. By early 2020, Abdul had lost over 200,000 rupees, 7 times his monthly salary. Friends stopped answering calls. His family treated him like a gambling addict. His boss threatened to fire him. The breaking point came on a cold January morning in 2021. Abdul sat staring at his empty trading account when his mother knocked. "Beta," she said softly, "I found a nice girl for you to marry. Her family has a good business. Maybe it's time to give up these computer games." Everyone had given up on him. His family saw him as a failure needing rescue through marriage. Friends saw him as a cautionary tale. That night, Abdul made a decision that changed everything. Instead of giving up, he did something different. He stopped trading completely and spent 6 months just learning. No live accounts, no real money, just education. He discovered prop trading firms through YouTube, FundingPips, FTMO, the 5 heirs. The concept fascinated him: prove your skills with demo money, then trade their capital keeping up to 90% of profits. Abdul developed an obsessive routine. 4 a.m. wake up, study until 6 a.m., call center job, home at 7 p.m., practice until midnight. 7 days a week. 6 months straight. His family thought he was losing his mind. "He's still playing computer games," his aunt whispered. Some people never learn. But Abdul had learned. Trading wasn't gambling, it was a skill. Emotions were his biggest enemy. Most importantly, prop firms could be his freedom without risking family money. In August 2021, Abdul took his first FundingPips challenge with $100 saved from skipping meals. Simple strategy: trade Eurist and GBP during London session, risk 1% per trade, target 1 to 3 ratios. He passed in 18 days. When the funded account arrived, Abdul's hands shook. This was FundingPips money. Lose it, he'd only lose the challenge fee. Win, he'd keep 80% of profits. The psychology was completely different. For the first time in 2 years, Abdul traded without fear of losing money his family needed. Within 3 months, Abdul withdrew $800 from FundingPips. He'll never forget placing that cash on his father's hospital bedside table. This is from trading, Papa. Real money from a real company. His father's eyes filled with tears, not disappointment, but pride. That was just the beginning. Abdul scaled accounts, passed FTMO and the 5 heirs challenges, and by 2024 managed over $500,000 in funded capital. Total withdrawals now exceed $120,000. FundingPips, $45,000. FTMO, $38,000. The 5 heirs, $25,000. Plus thousands from FundedNext and my Forex funds. But money is just numbers. The real victory? At his engagement ceremony last month, the same uncle who called him a scammer now introduces Abdul as the family's successful businessman. His mother no longer sells jewelry for medical bills. His father's treatment is covered. Abdul quit the call center and trades full-time from his own apartment. Abdul's message to struggling traders: the market doesn't care about your background, family doubts, or failures. It only cares about discipline and learning from mistakes. Prop firms like FundingPips, FTMO, and the 5 heirs give skilled traders opportunities regardless of capital. If a call center worker from Delhi can do it, so can you. Today, Abdul runs a trading education community and manages multiple funded accounts.